barn primal.
What's up, y'all? My name's Assassin. I hate hunting hot weather. You all hate hunting hot weather? I hate hunting hot weather. Anyway, September, it's September 23rd, I believe, that or the 22nd, and it got hot today. It got up into the 80s again. Still got some beans that are green in the shade here, but everything out in the sun is just burnt up. I know deer are still hitting these beans while they're a bit green in places, but it's hot today, and I don't expect them to move early. They had been moving very early. This red moon hit, and at the same time, the temperatures dropped down into the 40s and 60s during the day. And with that moon and that temperature and the pressure difference, it changed everything up to just midday activity. And now that we're still in the red moon phase, but as hot as it is, I just don't expect them to move that early. So I got a good west wind, west-northwest. I'm actually going in to hunt a spot I haven't yet because I've been waiting for this wind. I'm pretty excited about it. It's a bit of a pinch point coming down to the swamp before it comes out to these beans, and I think it's going to be killer. I'm wearing essentially nothing right now, just very, very light, because it is hot. I don't want to sweat, and I'm going to put my gear on once I get where I want to be. So I'm about to enter the swamp, so I better shut up. See you on the other side and up a tree. Hunt like a wolf. What's up, y'all? Fire Assassin down in the swamp bottom, ready for an evening hunt. I hate hunting when it's hot. Not only does it sweat my balls off, but the wind just has a tendency to do what it wants versus what's predicted or what the wind direction is actually blowing. You just get so many thermals and pockets with the leaves on. And I ended up not terribly far from where I sat another evening set, and where I've got some morning movement of bucks on trail cam. I kept getting kind of closer and closer to it, not necessarily intentionally, but just due to the sign I was seeing. Now that I'm in here and this wind is switching up, kind of makes me iffy whether I should have come down here or not, but it's too late to do anything else. This tree, thought it'd be really good. Big nasty tree that splits into three, and so I got pretty good cover in it, but the way my stand's leaning, it's not quite as conducive as I thought. Well, let me rephrase. The DeQuisto Series .5 stand is set perfectly balanced, and I got the platform just the way I want it, the way I can adjust the angle. The top of the tree, as you can see, is bending toward me, which limits me from standing straight up and using all my platform space. I was hoping to get a little more out of it, but hey, is what it is. hoping the wind does something consistent, anything. Really at this point, just stay one direction or the other. And, got the beans up there, a few hundred yards to the bean field. We're in the swamp bottom now. Got a little pinch right here coming down, and deer have been filtering through this bottom, so I'm hoping I'm in the right spot to plug something tonight and put these lone wolf sticks stand to use. I like the double steps with haters. Pack them, stick them right in my bag, and this .5 stand is the shit. Can use it as a tree stand or a saddle platform, and that's exactly what I'm set for tonight. I'm on a bigger tree. I can saddle shoot, make this my strong side, and if the deer are coming this way, I have enough room to stand on my platform and make this my strong side. So this .5 is going to change the game. Modern assassin, let's shut up and lay one down, bleed something out tonight. Shit's in trouble when wolves learn how to climb trees. Haven't seen any deer movement yet this evening. None at all. But I feel good about this spot. And the wind has been pretty consistent. I'm liking it. I'm actually going to do a very light, very short rattle. Just sound like a couple bucks sparring, just kind of feeling each other out. Nothing crazy, nothing loud, nothing long. Just in case there's something bedded close and maybe you'll want to get up and come take a look, see who's near his area.
Bet.
literally hang up the antlers. I stand up, I look. I'm pretty sure that's a deer I was after. And he's standing here 7-8 yards from me. Didn't have a shot there. He moved forward and I thought he started getting weird. He was standing right where I crossed the creek to come in. I thought he was gonna win me and actually come back this way. I waited till I was sure he was going to commit in that opening. I drew back and I tried to stop him. He didn't stop. I sent it. I know I hit him. It looked just a little back and a little low. But he's hurting. He had his tail tucked. He took off through that fucking brush. I can see my arrow glowing. I gotta watch a shot, see what happened. This may be a long night, but man, just like I said, I knew that was the good buck down here. I knew I was near his area. He just didn't want to get up out of bed, so I gave him just a little tickle at the antlers, just a little rattle, and to see if I could rattle his cage, get him up, get him feeling his O's, see if he wanted to come check shit out. He did. And I'm hoping that's a fucking lethal shot. Just cut the Zeus loose, baby. Modern assassin. Alright, y'all, I've watched the footage and I didn't zoom the camera in because he was close and he just appeared. So I can't see much on this little 2-inch LED screen, but I definitely hit him, and I hit him low and back. How low, how far back? That's the question of the day. I see my knock glowing down there, so I blew all the way through. I still have just a little bit of light left, so I'm gonna climb down. I'm gonna leave my gear here. Fuck it. If I have to come back in the morning to recover the deer, I can grab my gear then. I'm just gonna leave my stand and everything here. I'm gonna climb down, I'm gonna check my arrow, and kind of make a decision from there as to what I need to do. But pretty sure I need to just back out at least for a while. I think that may be the split brow 8 that I was really hoping to find. Whatever it was, he had my fucking blood pumping. He was right here after I rattled him in. I knew there was one in this bedding area. I knew it. It's just too good not to hold a good buck in. I knew something had to be close, so I just gave him a little tickle. And next thing you know, he's like 8 yards from me. Damn, he just didn't stop. It happened so quick. I kind of lost my wits, and I didn't process fast enough. And he didn't stop, and I punched him a little back. So we're gonna climb down for the best, see what we got. Modern assassin. I've got blood and I've got gut. Definitely not what I wanted to see. Not at all what I wanted to see. Kind of what I expected, though. Alright, y'all, this is it. Moment of truth. Back here on the farm. This deer has been, it's 13 hours since I shot it. Sun's coming up, still nice and cool. On the video, I was able to see that when I shot him, he takes off, runs about 80 yards, and there's a creek there, and it's a deep cut. It's about 4 foot tall banks on each side for the most part. And when he gets to that creek cut, I thought he went to the left with it, which was, kind of the general direction he was heading. When I got home and watched it on the big screen, I could see he did not. He gets to that creek, he drops down in that 4 foot creek bed,
and he cuts to the right, and he's actually coming back toward me, which is good because it means he don't know what happened, and he's just staying in that comfortable area near his bed, because I was in the bedding area. And the other thing I noticed, he's not real hunched and curled up. He's got his head up, and he's licking his lips and flicking his tongue or his tail a million miles an hour. And I have seen that more than once with a liver shot deer. I've shown a couple buddies. They all think it's a liver punch. I hope I'm just overly skeptical and pissed at myself for making a mistake, and I think it was straight gut and stomach. But pulling in the farm now to get ready to go look. So been a long sleepless night. Hope it's a long day of celebrating. As I said, I watched him come down the creek bed back toward the stand from where he hit the creek bed. I walked the whole creek line down past where I saw him enter, hopped out, and I was doing a big loop to go to my stand to try to follow the arrow, follow blood backwards. There was a couple specks walking through, and I got the best sight I think I'm going to see in a while. I see an antler and a belly right there. He actually died closer to my stand than where I last saw him. We're 30, 40 yards from the creek bed, so he came back up here. Oh shit, that's him. That's him. That's the double brow. Hell yes. That is the buck that I was specifically hoping to see coming to make this set. I got pictures of him. I got trail cam video of him. I knew he was bedding in here. I waited for the right time to make my move and throw a little something different at him to tease him up out of his bed. There's the shot. So it came out way better than I thought. Obviously it went through gut, liver, but that definitely hit lung too. This deer was probably dead before I even got out of the tree. Y'all, this guy here means a lot to me. A new property I just got permission on. I knew I could get in here and kill a deer. I knew there were some good deer, and I took my time and I did it right. I came in slow. I don't want to pressure it. I was hoping I'd find him and not just ruin the swamp bottom. I mean, since I'm dragging a buck out, I'm all right with it, but oh my God. I just can't believe I rattled this deer in, and like less than 10 seconds after I set the antlers down, he was 8 yards from me. So cool. I thought he was a little bit older than he was. He's not an old deer, but he's a fucking nice deer, dude.
Yeah, congrats.
That's the first one with the Dequisto series and Lone Wolf system, man. Forgot I even had it on my back.
Right, so light, don't even know it's there.
Nope, set of double sticks in the .5. I mean, that's all there is to it. And that's all there is to it. I wish it was a little less of a long night. And I mean, like I said, you see where my shot came out. And compared to what I had told you and shown you, I thought it came out way further back. He was still quartered a good bit. Had he not turned, this is where the arrow went in. This is where it came out. That's a good angle. Had he not turned, it would have come right out the center of his chest cavity. It would have been good. I mean, and I've done that several times. Gotten to a buck or watched it on footage and been like, oh damn, that was way further back than I wanted. But then I look at the exit, I'm like, oh, that's where I wanted it to come out. So I hit what I wanted to. But yeah, man, first buck with the Dequisto series, the public land .5, and the double sticks with 8ers. The double steps are my favorite, even over the minis. Hunt like a wolf. Modern assassin.